The invasions of the clans in the Inner Sphere is probably the greatest thing about Battletech. We'll ignore the ill clan period and everything else and just focus on a little bit of knowledge from these clans. And we'll start off first with Clan Blood Spirit, a Crusader clan. One of the smallest of the clans, the Blood Spirit were also the most tradition-minded and isolationist, defined by a sense of esprit de corps from which they were named. Though producing excellent warriors, the Blood Spirits were weak militarily and survived over the years in part by having nothing worth fighting over. Their bitterness towards the other clans for abandoning what they saw as Kerensky's vision ensured they had few friends. The Wars of Reaving cost the Blood Spirits heavily, and in 3084 they were destroyed by the remaining home clans. Clan Borak. Clan Borak was heavily associated with the Dark Caste, a link dating back to shortly after Operation Klondike, and which they successfully hid from the rest of the clans for centuries. When this relationship was revealed, the clan was absorbed by the Star Adders in 3059. After some holdouts attempted their clan resurrection in 3072, these remnants were thoroughly destroyed over the next 2 years. Clan Cloud Cobra. The only clan defined by its incorporation of organized religions, Clan Cloud Cobra's warrior priests were organized into cloisters and dedicated themselves to an overreaching concept known as the Way. One of the smaller clans, they were also one of the most cunning and placed heavy emphasis on their aerospace forces. During the Wars of Reaving, they would gain power with the Star Adders and the recently ejected Steel Vipers by forming the Snake Alliance, expelling the remaining spheroid clans from the homeworlds. Following the Reavings and the annihilation of the Vipers, they would survive with moderate strength, emerging as the second most powerful clan. Many cloisters would reject the Crusader Warden philosophies and instead embrace the Bastion and Aggressor philosophies, with many of the Ekkhans bearing access to outsiders joining them. Clan Coyote. The Coyotes were responsible for the invention of the Omnimech, and prior to the 31st century was one of the strongest of the clans. Their opposition to the invasion of the Inner Sphere caused them to be the target of Crusader attacks, and their strength and influence had greatly waned by 3050. The Coyotes were also known for their mystical belief based on Native American religious practices which bound its warriors together in brotherhood. During the Wars of Reaving, the Coyotes were a primary supporter of the Society Revolt, leading to their post-Reaving status as a weak pariah in the homeworlds. Clan Diamondshark. Originally known as Clan Sea Fox and often referred to as the Merchant Clan, the Diamondsharks were amongst the most powerful and progressive of the clans, the only clan where the Merchant caste's influence exceeds that of the Warriors. They were also the only one to allow warriors to voluntarily step down to join another caste, with many choosing to join the Merchants as warrior traders. The clan took part late in the clan invasion when they were assigned as reserve force and participated in the Battle of Tukaid. Immediately following the Wars of Reaving, they became a nomadic clan based in the Inner Sphere. After the Jihad, Clan Diamondshark petitioned the Grand Council successfully to change their name back to Clan Sea Fox. Clan Fire Mandrill. In many ways, a unified clan in name only, the Fire Mandrills divided themselves into groupings known as Kindra and fought with anyone, especially each other, to resolve any issue. This fractious nature kept the Fire Mandrills from becoming a powerful force in clan society, including participation in the invasion of the Inner Sphere. As one member put it, to fight against their equals, the Kindra of Clan Fire Mandrill are forced to fight among themselves. This fractiousness event led to the Mandrill's downfall. By the end of the Wars of Reaving, Clan Fire Mandrill had simply disintegrated. Clan Ghostbear. Among the most powerful of the clans, the Ghostbears were defined by their conservative wait-and-see nature and their deep familial relationship with each other. Though they were less quick to adopt new technologies or concepts than other clans, their approach to life also ensured their survival and growth over the years. Originally of the Crusader mindset, they were one of the 4 clans to first invade the Inner Sphere and blaze an invasion corridor which included the Free Razgul Republic and the Draconis Combine. During the Wars of Reaving, they fled the homeworlds and settled into their Ghostbear dominion in the Inner Sphere. Ultimately, they would merge it with the remnants of the Free Razgul Republic to form the Razgul Dominion, a powerful clan/Inner Sphere hybrid state. Clan Goliath Scorpion. The Goliath Scorpion clan was obsessed with recovering any and all lost artifacts of the fallen Star League, sending seekers far and wide to recover them. Such roaming knights-errant were often inspired by the use of necrosia, a dangerous toxin produced by the Goliath Scorpion species, which includes visions of where these items could be located. Among the clans, they were the strictest adherents of Zelbriggen and valued strength, speed, and precision in every action. A token few joined Operation Revival as a reserve clan. Upon the discovery of their illegal integration of Erandri light horse genetics into their breeding program, a trial of abjuration was declared upon the clan. Consequently, they fled to the deep periphery where they conquered Nueva Castile, renaming it Scorpion Imperio, and later the Hanseatic League, forming the Scorpion Empire, a nation that is considered a powerful melting pot of periphery and clan culture. Clan Hell's Horses. Known for their prominent use of combat vehicles in frontline forces, the Hell's Horses live by the motto that man came before machine, and all members were valued as being part of a greater whole, including freebirds. While not the most powerful of clans, the Hell Horses were amongst the most stable and held their own against others. The majority of Clan Hell's Horses were of the warden mindset, while its leadership were ardent crusaders. They gradually moved into their Inner Sphere holdings over the course of the Wars of Reaving. During the Dark Ages, they became unwilling allies to Clan Jade Falcon and broke free from the alliance afterwards. The horses decided to make their own race to Terra, only to find out that they arrived too late. In response, the Hell's Horses leadership would refuse to acknowledge Clan Wolf as the Ill Clan and vented their anger in the Jade Falcon occupation zone during the Ill Clan era. A reminder stubbornly held out in the clan homeworlds during the Carnage and became recognized as a new clan, Clan Stone Lion. Clan Icehelion. A fierce, quick-handed clan bordering on reckless, the Icehelion clan often grabs for prizes beyond their reach and could be their own worst enemies. Icehelion warriors prize the ability to strike first above other considerations, though members of the civilian caste were more restrained in their dealings. Denied the chance to participate in the clan invasion, they lashed out at the other clans during the Hellion's fury, ridiculed as the Hellion tantrum by the other clans. With almost their entire tumen destroyed during the ill-fated Operation Ice Storm, what little remained was absorbed into Clan Goliath Scorpion in 3073. Other fragments turned to pirate attacks upon the Ghostbear Dominion until they were destroyed. Their legacy and culture lives on as part of the Scorpion Empire's Hellion Galaxy during the Dark Age era. Clan Jade Falcon. Staunch traditionalists and aggressive fighters, the Jade Falcons were central in the creation of the Crusader philosophy and considered Clan Wolf their enemy. Despite their martial might makes right mindset, the clan treated their civilian caste well, though with a firm hand, and their mercantile efforts were second only to the Diamondsharks, leading to an above-average standard of living. The Jade Falcon clan was one of the 4 original participants in the Inner Sphere invasion and confronted the Federated Commonwealth. Abjured from the homeworld, they moved into their occupation zones in the Inner Sphere. During the Dark Ages, Clan Jade Falcon was fractured between the Mongols and the Traditionalists after Malvina Hazen's rise to power as the Khan of Clan Jade Falcon. In 3151, they would participate in the Ill Clan trial, only to lose in the process. Following their defeat, Alaric War dictated that the clan should now find inspiration in the Black Watch, serving as an elite force and honor guard for the First Lord. With most of the Jade Falcon tumen having left for Terra, their occupation zone splintered into a region known as the Hinterlands. One of the emergent powers in the region, centered on Sudetin or Sudeten, would keep the Jade Falcon mantle, resulting in 2 Jade Falcon Khans, one on Terra and one on Sudetin, by 3152. Clan Jade Wolf. Following the sundering of Clan Wolf into 2 factions during the Refusal War and the escape of Warden-aligned Clan Wolf in exile, Crusader-minded Vlad survived the final defeat of the original Clan Wolf at the hands of Clan Jade Falcon. Unwilling to accept defeat and capitalize on unusual circumstances, legal loopholes, and with shrewd bargaining, he managed to gain a blood name, overturn the absorption, and reinstate his clan as Clan Jade Wolf, with himself elected its Khan. This was achieved by legally subdividing Clan Jade Falcon to form the new clan, disassociating the Jade Wolves from the Ground Council's ruling against the old Clan Wolf. However, after only 19 days, Vlad Ward brazenly killed the Jade Falcon Khan and newly elected Ilkhan Elias Krikel and announced that Clan Jade Wolf was now the reborn Clan Wolf. Clan Mongoose. Another clan known for their aggression, Clan Mongoose has been known to clash with other clans and uses politics to sidestep various rules of the clan. They will later incur the wrath of Clan Smoke Jaguar after they had been voted to be absorbed by them after a dispute. Although the Mongooses were absorbed, Clan Smoke Jaguar refused to use the genetic legacy of the clan, letting them fade into obscurity. However, to the dismay of the Jaguars, Clan Cloud Cobra would fight and win for the right to adopt 11 Mongoose legacies that the Cobras continue to use to this day. Clan Novacat. A clan marked by their own unique brand of mysticism, the Novacats were guided by visions and portents, especially through the use of pyromancy, and even its Khans first consulted with the Oathmaster before undertaking any action which could affect the clan. Following through on these visions tended to cause conflict with other clans though, and only through the strength of their warriors was the Novacat clan kept safe from over the years. During the Inner Sphere invasion, this clan was brought in as reinforcements to assist the Smoke Jaguars in their fight against the Draconis Combine. After siding with the Second Star League and against the other clans in 3060, following a vision, the Novacats were abjured from all clans and settling in the Draconis Combine, though neither culture sought to integrate the other. In 3143, they backed the wrong side of a rebellion with the Combine and were subsequently destroyed. The only survivors of the Novacats were the Spirit Cats and those who fled to the Clan Protectorate after the Republic's collapse. Clan Smoke Jaguar. Clan Smoke Jaguar was among the most aggressive and warlike of the clans, even at the expense of more peaceful endeavors, and were early supporters of the Crusader philosophy. Though all clans prioritized the warrior caste, the Smoke Jaguars took this approach to another level and were severely repressive of their civilian castes. One of the 4 original invading clans, the Smoke Jaguar Khan, Leo Showers, was given the honor of leading the clan invasion, and his clan directed their fury against the Draconis Combine. Following the creation of the Second Star League, Clan Smoke Jaguar was singled out by the Star League for a trial of annihilation and was destroyed as a show of force. Following the Great Refusal, survivors were reorganized as the Fidelis, fighting for the Republic of the Inner Sphere. They would later serve these ties and fight for Clan Wolf as bondsmen on Terra against Clan Jade Falcon in exchange for their reformation. In 3151, after Clan Wolf's victory on Terra, they would reconstitute it as a clan once more. Clan Snow Raven. Masters of compromise and manipulation, Clan Snow Raven were opportunists of the highest order, possessing an almost unclan-like sense of self-preservation and a willingness to sell their services to the highest bidder. The clan placed a heavy emphasis on aerospace and naval forces, such that for many years they possessed the largest warship fleet and produced the finest naval officers bred from dictated naval bloodlines, though this came at a cost to their ground forces. Forced from the clan homeworlds during the Wars of Reaving, they moved to the Inner Sphere's periphery border, merging with the Outworlds Alliance, another state noted for a heavy emphasis on aerospace assets, to become the Raven Alliance. Clan Star Adder. A conservative clan known for their pragmatism and their strategic, rather than tactical view towards battle, as well as treating freeborns that proved themselves as equals. Though they failed to secure a place amongst the invaders of Operation Revival, they made great gains in the homeworlds during that time and would go on to absorb Clan Borak. Following the Wars of Reaving, the Star Adders would gain dominant leadership among the remaining home clans as champions of the Bastion philosophy. Clan Steel Viper. Clan Steel Viper's early history was marred by the acts of the not-named Khan, causing the Steel Viper to enact a form of isolationism, though not the same extent as the Blood Spirits. They also had the toughest training regimen of any clan save the Blood Spirits, graduating fewer but more elite warriors, and were more discriminating against freebirthers than other clans. Straddling the fence between Warden and Crusader, the clan participated in the Inner Sphere invasion first as a reserve force, before being brought in to assist the Jade Falcons. Attempting to dominate the home clans, the Steel Vipers instead instigated the Wars of Reaving and were themselves annihilated in 3073. Clan Stone Lion. Named from the feline inhabiting the northern mountains of Tokosha, Clan Stone Lion was created from the remaining homeworld members of Clan Hell's Horses after the abjuration of their Inner Sphere portion in 3073. Clan Widowmaker. The second clan to fall, Clan Widowmaker gained a reputation for undue aggression during Operation Klondike, especially following the assassination of their Sa Khan, Mario Sanders, to the point where they were removed from the battle on Dagda by Il Khan Nicholas Kerensky and replaced by Clan Wolf and Jade Falcon. This created an enmity between Clan Widowmaker and Clan Wolf. In the summer of 2834, the Widowmakers massacred their own merchants during a caste dispute. Though the Widowmakers blamed the Wolves of stirring up the merchants, the Grand Council agreed with Khan Jerome Winston of Clan Wolf to question their right to rule and gave the Wolves the right to absorb them. During the subsequent trial, Widowmaker Khan Karl Bjorkson accidentally killed Il Khan Nicholas Kerensky. The Backlash turned the trial of absorption into a de facto trial of annihilation, leaving few Widowmaker warriors alive. Clan Wolf. The chosen clan of Nicholas Kerensky, the Wolves have dominated clan society since their inception. Less formal and more flexible than other clans, Clan Wolf emulated its namesake by bending caution with decisiveness to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Clan Wolf also led the Warden efforts to oppose the invasion of the Inner Sphere, but were nevertheless forced to participate as one of the 4 original invaders. Their invasion corridor encompassed territory from the Federated Commonwealth and the Free Razgul Republic. Though destroyed in the Refusal War after a brief period as Clan Jade Wolf, Clan Wolf was reborn with a decisively Crusader mindset. They later fled to the Inner Sphere during the Wars of Reaving, taking the only copies of the Founder's genetic legacy with them. Under the leadership of Alric Ward, the Wolves would successfully claim the title of Il Khan and reunify with Clan Wolf in Exile in 3151. Clan Wolf in Exile, because we also have to talk about them since they're made here as a clan, the Refusal War against Jade Falcon was a calculative move by Il Khan Ulrich Kerensky to pit his own clan's strong Crusader elements against Clan Jade Falcon, another prominent Crusader, so that they would wipe each other out and weaken the Crusader camp among the clans. Though this effectively meant sacrificing Clan Wolf, he tasked Felon Ward with gathering the Warden-minded elements of the clan and escaped to the Inner Sphere as Clan Wolf in Exile. They found refuge on Ark Royal. After taking heavy losses against the Jade Falcons during the Dark Ages, the exiled Wolves will return to Clan Wolf to fight one final battle on Terra. Following the Wolf clan's victory in 3151, the exiles were successfully integrated back into the clan's fold, reunifying the fractured clan. Clan Wolverine. Official clan history holds that Clan Wolverine was annihilated in 2823 for heinous crimes against the clan way, including using a nuclear device to destroy a clan's Snow Raven city and genetic repository. All references to Clan Wolverine were purged, and they are now known only as the Not Named Clan. The actual historical truth, which has been covered up with forged or falsified records and fabricated history, was that the progressive and successful Clan Wolverine began questioning Il Khan Nicholas Kerensky's decisions, especially in terms of restrictions on their interpretations of clan society. Kerensky subsequently turned a blind eye to a coalition of envious clans under the leadership of Clan Widowmaker Khan Jason Carriage to plot the downfall of Clan Wolverine. This served Nicholas Kerensky in 2 ways. It would unite his clans and give them a new enemy to fight, and it would make the Wolverines an example for everyone else not to cross him. While Carriage's scheming went further than Kerensky had foreseen, To the point of escalating the planned absorption of the Wolverines into an annihilation, Kieryski willingly used Clan Wolverine's downfall to further his own agenda and had them hunted down to the last man, warrior, or civilian. Now there is another clan, and this one's more of a joke. It's called Clan Spanio, and it's a fictitious clan in the world of Battletech in media for children in clan spaces to watch while growing up. I guess it's pretty funny, there's like animal people in there, whatever.